families of the American hostages being held in Gaza, a doctor who came under attack for providing an abortion to a 10-year-old rape victim, the first person born via in vitro fertilization, IVF. These are some of the people who will attend President Joe Biden's State of the Union address on Thursday night as guests of congressional lawmakers and the White House. Guests are important aspects of the messaging strategy for their hosts, and the First Lady's guest list offers a preview of the themes and issues that will take center stage in the President's address. Based on the First Lady's guests, some themes expected to feature prominently in Biden's speech are women's reproductive rights, student loan forgiveness, the Israel-Hamas war, healthcare costs, and other domestic policy issues. Each of these individuals were invited by the White House because they personify issues or themes to be addressed by the president in his speech, or they embody the Biden-Harris administration's policies at work for the American people, First Lady Jill Biden's office said in a statement. Here are some of the notable guests who will be in attendance. Abortion and IVFKate Cox, who was denied an abortion in Texas despite doctors arguing that the pregnancy put her health at risk, will be a guest of the First Lady. Latorya Beasley, whose IVF treatments were abruptly halted due to a court ruling in Alabama, is being hosted by the First Lady. Kayla Smith, who traveled from Idaho to Washington state to get an abortion due to Idaho's restrictive abortion laws after learning that the fetus she was carrying had inoperable heart defects, will be a guest of Washington Senator Patty Murray, the Senate's president pro tempore. Amanda Zurawski, who was denied an abortion in Texas due to state law despite her being at risk for a life-threatening condition, was invited by Massachusetts Representative Katherine Clark, the House Minority Whip. Zurawski received care only after going into septic shock, leaving her with permanent physical damage. Caitlin Bernard, the doctor who came under fire for performing an abortion on a 10-year-old rape victim in 2022, was invited as a guest of Representative Judy Chu, a California Democrat. Tammi Kromenaker, the director of Red River Women's Clinic, which was the only abortion provider in North Dakota before relocating to Minnesota to avoid a state ban, was invited by Democratic Minnesota Senator Tina Smith. Elizabeth Carr, who became the first baby in the U.S. born via IVF in 1981, will attend as a guest of Senator Tim Kaine, a Virginia Democrat. Foreign Affairs Ella Milman and Mikhail Gershkovich, the parents of Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich, who has been detained by Russia since last March on espionage charges that he and the U.S. denies, will be attending as guests of House Speaker Mike Johnson, a Louisiana Republican. 17 relatives of American hostages who were taken by Hamas last year will be attending as guests of lawmakers in both parties.